Discernment and using your intuition, those are one of the most life-saving skills that anybody could possibly learn. And it is such a shame that we don't learn this in school. It's such a shame that so many are not taught, not only not taught to use their discernment and intuition, but taught to actively work against it, to listen to what other people tell them to do, listen to what other people tell them of who they are, to listen to the words of others and abandon their own inner voice. So not only are so many of us not taught how to use our discernment and intuition, how to tune into the signals of our bodies, but rather that we are taken away from our body. We are taken away from our true inner voice. And this is where so many people get led down the dark path of being susceptible to manipulation, to narcissists, to dark personalities, to just being brought away from who they really are. This is where the false self starts to take over, where you start to live out of a place of obligation, of needing approval from other people, of giving your power away, of leaking your energy away to other people, of living in a state of fear and anxiety and scarcity. These are all the elements of what make up the false self. But it's because it's a learned behavior. We are taught to live that way in our society. So that now, if we can understand that our discernment and our intuition, following our true inner voice and our compass, is actually our greatest superpower and is actually what will save our life, then we have to start to cultivate that in new ways, to see, how have I been taught to not follow my discernment and intuition? Where have there been examples in my life where I have followed by example my family members, my parents? Where can I pinpoint moments where they taught me to listen to them instead of honoring my own inner voice? And how can I now rewrite the script to understanding myself better, to strengthening my discernment, my intuition, my relationship to self, and seeing that that is truly my greatest God-given superpower, and it is something that as I learn to decipher it better, to be in touch with myself better, it is something that will literally save my life. These are the questions that we can ask ourselves to really bolster our sense of self, to really get to the key, the root of where we went off our path, of where we were trained a certain way, and how to come back to ourselves, to prevent living a life where we're not being ourselves, not being truthful to ourselves, and allowing other people to manipulate us, allowing other people to tell us who we are, because we have been trained a certain way to be able to be manipulated. We have been trained in a certain way to be able to be taken advantage of. We've been trained in a way to be easily controlled because it was of benefit to other people at that time. But now we say no longer. Now I choose myself. Now I learn how to honor and listen to myself. T.